Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Dratus,
And Mary.
and welcome to another episode of Nerd Life, your video game, anime, movie, pop culture, Blastoise with sunglasses show. For some reason, my OBS started the stream really late.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So, yeah. Thanks,
All right.
OBS. Appreciate it.
That's okay. It's okay. Did you
Um,
end up getting Blastoise yesterday?
heck no.
Oh no. That's so sad.
I all I got was Pikachu.
Oh no, I got the actually show was nice enough. He took my phone with him to go down to the church. There's a Pokestop by us, and he caught me the Squirtle with the glasses. I didn't have enough candies to turn it into a Blastoise, but I it is a Warlord war. I can never pronounce
War
the
Turtle.
War Turtle. Uh,
Freaking
and
Pokey
it still
noob
has the
over here.
glasses.
I'm just kidding. I'm just But
I
um
just can't pronounce it. It's good, the weird syllables.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So, sorry for the late start, ladies and gentlemen. My OBS is a douchebag, just so y'all know.
It's okay. It derped.
It derped really hard. It derped pretty hard.
Okay.
Like, it was like, still starting stream, you've been playing this music for 3 minutes. What? So, that beginning song, you didn't really hear much of it, but it was the Kiss of Death by Amelie, and that is from the anime Darling in the Franxx. If you haven't watched that anime, gosh, go watch it. It's awesome.
Okay. I will. I haven't watched it.
You
I
should
have
go
a
watch
very
it.
large anime backlog.
I think we all do. Like, oh yeah, I need to watch that.
Yeah. There's a
So,
new season of Psyche K that I haven't even really gotten into, and I'm upset.
I haven't finished Warlord. Not Warlord, Overlord. And
You
season
haven't
two,
finished Overlord?
I'm still watching it. Like,
Oh no.
and then today I don't know what I'm thinking, but like I got a date tomorrow, and then
Mm-hmm.
today I'm working on a new relic weapon in 14, and
Mm-hmm.
on top of that, I'm supposed to be doing my Heaven on High run with my group. We didn't do it
Mm-hmm.
today because everyone woke up really late, so
Mm-hmm.
we decided to do it tomorrow. Um, but I'm gonna have to tell them, well, I got a date tomorrow at lunch, so can we do it
Mm-hmm.
a little later? So, it's like I got all this stuff I'm trying to juggle, plus my car. I'm trying to fix my car. My tail light's kind of messed up, but
Oh, oh, jeez.
life
And then
is.
somehow you're supposed to fit anime in
And then
there.
I gotta fit in
Oh
at the end of the week, freaking Octopath Traveler coming out. I ain't even finished the
my god.
demo yet. I want to do that probably tomorrow night.
I'm so excited.
So
This is such a great week.
this is a really great week. What's up, Sidane? Welcome to the stream, bro.
Hey.
Um, so we got actually a really short show today because there hasn't really been really a lot of news. We want to
Mm-hmm.
thank the people who commented our last show about the Atari VCS on YouTube. Thank you guys for y'all's feedback and your comments. We enjoy seeing
Yeah,
those, and we like engaging people. Whether
absolutely. I
you
think it's our highest viewed episode that we've done.
yeah, that was our highest viewed episode so far. Um,
Yeah.
and we don't care if it's negative or positive. We just want feedback. We like reading your comments. Your comments, give us something to
Yeah.
think about. Like we can look at it one way, and then you can have a
Mm-hmm.
totally different perspective on it, and we want to know that.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
we look at it from different angles. It gives us more perspective on how you feel about it. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, without further ado, let's start this week's show. Like I said, it's going to be short. We only have a few stories today. I got some game releases and some game sales, of course. But far as gaming news, it's been very quiet this past week. But the big stinker, as I like to call it, is actually the name of this week's show. And let me make sure, because I know Twitter, not Twitter. I know Twitch. Let
Mm-hmm.
me, because I'll
Oh yeah, since your OBS was
let me
was
make
messing up earlier.
sure it did not change. Okay, it did not. All right. So this week's topic, big story, big stinker, whatever you want to call it, involves a game called Guild Wars 2.
Mm.
Now, Mary, Guild Wars 2 is a MMORPG.
Is it?
Just so you know,
I
that
had
was
no
that
idea.
was the joke. That was the joke. All right.
I,
Anyway, Guild.
I'm
Go ahead.
just one of those fake girl gamers. I don't know anything.
Yeah. Too busy playing Fortnite in your fucking sports bra on Twitch.
Oh God, if I did that, they'd pay me money to stop the stream.
Oh God, please. But so there was a uproar this past week over a couple of the devs of Guild Wars 2. Um, they verbally attacked. Well, one of them did, and the other one came to the other's defense. They verbally attacked a Guild Wars 2 YouTuber slash player.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to read this, so this is
So
first time I'm hearing it.
so there's this lady named Jessica Price.
Mm-hmm.
She is a story dev for Guild
Mm-hmm.
Wars 2.
Okay.
Um, and she was on Twitter on July 4th. She was posting her thoughts and a string of tweets on why she thought player characters in MMOs cannot be made interesting.
Okay.
And I actually replied to her myself, but I didn't get any retort. But I replied, "We'll go play Final Fantasy 14." I mean, I was half trolling there and half
Yeah.
being honest. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, she posts this string of tweets, and these tweets pretty much just detail how she thought player characters can be made interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So this Guild Wars YouTuber, um, his name is Derar. He responded with like constructive, creative criticism, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he was being the most polite, and I mean he's being the most polite person he could be.
Yeah.
And, at the end of the string of tweets, he with his replies, he put, you know, you know, that's just way I look at it. But thanks for your insight. That's really interesting, and I appreciate reading stuff like this. That kind of,
Mm-hmm.
Jessica goes full ape shit.
Oh.
She
Okay.
goes full ape shit. She starts making passive progressive statements towards Durar. Um, saying stuff like, today being a female game dev, let me tell you, a person who does not work with you, how to do your job. Stuff like that. And
What?
she really goes off the ape handle. She the shit stick.
Yeah.
She starts talking about you know being a female game dev in today's market and all this.
Mm-hmm.
Like anything that she said was it was her pretty much claiming, oh, they're being sexist against me, pretty much.
Okay.
Um, Another one of the things she said was, as an amateur fantasy writer, I would like to tell you, a professional fantasy writer, maybe listen
Mm-hmm.
to yourself right there.
Yeah.
That's what she said. She said that
Wow.
towards the people replying to her,
Yeah,
trying to
so it
give
was
her
like a
feedback.
quote and yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to quote her here, but I'm failing.
That's okay. No, it's
Because
I got it.
it sounds weird coming from me, because
Yeah.
she's pretty much playing the gender card here, and that's what's going on.
Mhm.
And she took a harmless tweet that was meant to be, hey, I see it this way, but I like reading what you said too. And she took it as, oh, they're telling me how to do my job on Twitter. They're telling me how to do my job. All the while saying, well, today being a female game dev, blank, and then, you know, playing the gender card. That's what she was doing.
Yeah. It
Um,
is.
and it literally got to the point where so many people were replying to her, and
Mhm.
they were saying, why are you being like this? She told one guy to get the fuck off her Twitter feed and stop being entitled to her time. And she'd end up posting before at the very end of all this. She posted the next rando asshat who attempts to explain to me the concept of branching dialogue, as if having worked in the gaming narrative for a fucking decade, which she's talking about herself, I have never
Yeah.
heard of it, is getting insta blocked. PSA. So I don't know. She got really offended and defensive about people giving her feedback, to the point she was, lashing out at all these people who play Guild Wars. Um,
Yeah. So basically it sounds like maybe struck a chord of I'm not feeling very secure about myself, and since you're saying things that sound pretty good, I'm just going to go all out defensive.
yeah, because I mean, her whole deal was, um, they're trying to tell me how to do my job.
Well, she opened up the dialogue.
Yeah, she did. And,
It's not like these people came to her on her feed where she's just talking like, "Oh, hey, had a really good day today, did some really good stuff." And they're like, "Oh, you should do this."
yeah,
Why aren't you doing this? Or like accusatory,
it really
you know?
wasn't. And
Yeah.
she also was the whole time, like I said, she was
Mhm.
playing I'm a female card. They're telling me these things because I'm a female. They don't
Mhm.
believe I know what I'm doing because I'm a female.
Mhm.
You know. So I vaguely remember I read one of the tweets and she said, "I'm tired of all these people mansplaining mechanics to me," or something. I couldn't remember. She used the word
Mhm.
mansplaining though. I can't remember. I was looking at the tweets and I was just reading it. My mind was being blown over and over. I was burnt out from my mind being exploded, because I'm like, you're losing your mind over someone giving you like their opinion on something,
Mhm.
and they're not telling you how to do their job. They're telling you how they would do what you do, and they were in your shoes.
Yeah.
No, they're just saying, "Oh, I would do it this way."
Yeah.
And then the guys and everyone was being really nice up to until the point she started, lashing out at other people.
Mhm.
So all while this was going on, another ArenaNet, which make Guild Wars, uh,
Yeah.
another dev named Peter Fries, he is one of her coworkers, came to her defense, saying
Mhm.
she did not ask for his feedback, saying that you know she didn't ask for his feedback. He shouldn't have gave her any feedback. And then another Twitter user pretty much just said, how did she think she was not going to get feedback when you're on a public forum like Twitter? Like you're
Yeah.
on you're on a public forum, you're putting yourself out there, you're putting your thoughts out there, and there is a reply button on there
Yeah. Of course you're gonna get feedback.
that people can use to say, hey,
Mhm.
this, and that. How could you not think that would not happen, dude? Like really? And
Yeah. That.
listen to this guy's response.
All right.
Peter Fries responded, and I quote,
Mm-hmm.
These are our private social media accounts.
Okay.
Imagine if you're an astronomer trying and you start sharing some things you learned in the last few months since you began a research project observing Saturn,
Mm-hmm.
only to have your observations techniques explained to you by a layman. That's how it feels. So, pretty much what Peter Fries is saying is, oh, she's a professional, but there's all these amateurs telling her this is the way I would do it. This is the way to, and they pretty much just said they don't want to hear that. They're professionals. They're better than you. They don't want to hear it. That's what
Well,
it came down to
yeah, that's what they're basically
when
saying.
he posted that. That's pretty much what you're saying, dude. That
Yeah.
you're bigger and better than all these amateurs out here who are just either starting out or they've been writing for years and they can't get their leg up in the industry. And because
Yeah.
you have a job at ArenaNet, you're better than them. You can go fuck yourself. And best price, if you're listening to this, you can go fuck yourself too.
Yeah.
Because that's what it comes down to.
That is. I mean, like, the nice response would have been to the guy who was saying how he would do things, be like, that's a really good perspective, I see where you're coming from, but maybe like give him some advice, as far as like, well, what I would do would be, this, I would come at it from this perspective, you know to just be like, hey, your ideas are cool, maybe you want to try thinking about it like X, instead of
Yeah.
Y, then that would have been a really cool, constructive, conversation,
Now,
instead of being like, no, stop it.
I
Stop
want
mansplaining.
I want to make something perfectly clear though.
Yeah.
I say fuck you because that your line of thinking is fucked up.
Yeah.
That is not the way to think if you're individual engage in a community.
Yeah.
That's like Yoshi P telling us, "Hey, you remember when we killed Harsherfont?" And then people were
Yeah.
like, "Well, you should have killed Harsherfont." And then he's just like, "No, fuck you." No, that's not the way you do that, man.
No.
It's not the way you engage your community. I don't care if you're on the clock or off the clock. Listen,
Ex-
if
yeah.
you are a face of any kind of big game development company, whether you be a behind the scenes person or you're the fucking CEO or president, you do not treat your players that way. You don't do that.
Mm-mm.
Don't do that. That's why I'm saying fuck you, Jessica Price. That's why I'm saying fuck you, Peter Fries. I'm pretty sure you both are really talented. I played Guild Wars. That game is beautiful. But I'm going to still say, I'm still going to come to the defense of every amateur writer out there that you belittled and that you said, hey, we're better than you. Not directly, but you made it clear in your
It's
tweets.
it's pretty close to directly. It's as close to directly as you can get without directly coming out and be like, "Fuck you, guy."
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I just don't appreciate that. Okay?
No.
I don't appreciate it at all.
No.
All
I
right.
don't either.
Um,
It's,
so, of course, in the natural order of things on the internet, Reddit picked up on this whole shebangarang.
of course.
Peter Fries ended up deleting all his tweets. Good thing
Mhm.
there's, screenshotting. We have that kind of technology.
Thank goodness.
Peter Fries ended up deleting all his tweets when he realized, oh shit, the shit's about to hit the fan. I need to bail.
Mhm.
But, the writing was on the wall. Um, so the president of ArenaNet, Mike
Mhm.
O'Brien, posted on the Guild Wars forums as of July 5th. Both Price and Fries were both let go from ArenaNet. So,
Good.
moral of the story, you got what you deserved.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you don't treat people that way. Come on.
No. And you know what? Okay, even if you're, say you're a figure who's, in the public, because these are public figures. And you're on Twitter, you say something and you see some replies that you don't agree with. And you go, "Huh, you can't think of something, it's the whole, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything.
Yep.
Just let it go." I know it sucks, and I know that looking at something that, you construe as inappropriate criticism or, just flat out, well, other than someone harassing somebody else, like, actually saying, calling them terrible things or something, or blackmailing, like it's far, short of that, just let it go. Just, you know what? It's not worth it. Your own, know your own self-worth before you have to justify yourself to a stranger on the internet. That's Mary's 2 cents.
So I agree with that. Um,
Mhm.
they shouldn't have opened their mouths. They should have just been. I mean, if they hadn't replied in the way they replied, they would still have a
Yeah,
job.
exactly.
But it happened the way it happened.
Mhm.
So right now, they're both not with the company anymore. Uh,
Good. I think that's a good decision.
um, Jessica Price ended up having a actual interview with a Kotaku.
Mhm.
And she stated she continued making this a gender issue by stating, and I quote, "The message is very clear, especially to the women of the company. If Reddit wants you fired, we will fire you." Um, Jessica, honey, did you? Peter Fries is a dude, and he got fired the same day you did.
Yeah.
So how's this a gender issue?
No, I
Nothing.
I think I think it's you attacked people on Twitter, and the
I
company
think is
rightly doesn't want to be associated with you.
they yeah, I mean that's what happened. You were an asshole.
Yeah.
And Mike O'Brien, he is like, yo, I don't want this asshole in my company, so bye.
Yeah.
Later. I mean, it sucks you don't have a job anymore, but I mean, you should just left well enough alone. I mean, honestly.
Mhm.
Because Durar didn't, and all those other Twitter users you lashed out at didn't deserve what they got.
No.
You are someone they're generally interested in because you're a developer.
Mhm.
You're someone who touches the content that they play, and they love to you know engage with you and get inside your head a little bit and feel around in there and oh well the creative process. People are interested in it. Okay.
Oh, absolutely. I love to hear about different, especially like different artists or writers, to hear about their creative process, to hear about, what they were thinking, especially in something that really moved me. Like, what were you thinking? Like, how did that affect you? I love hearing about that stuff.
Yeah,
So,
a lot
you
of
know,
people
if
do.
yeah, if I had, like, say, my favorite writer, I had to have a conversation with him, and I was talking to him and he treated me like that, I would be crushed.
I mean, yeah,
I I would be, yeah, I would just be completely devastated.
and it makes no sense that you would treat someone who loves the game you create that you have a
Mhm.
creative part in
Yeah.
and treat them like they're low tier trash because you're a professional and they're amateur.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
moral of the story is just keep your damn mouth shut if someone says something you don't like.
yeah, and don't be a douchebag.
Because honestly, if I spoke out about every little thing I didn't like, you know, what that wouldn't make my life any better.
No, it would make it worse. It just kinda, erode at your soul after a while. You put out that much negativity, that all comes back at you.
So, I mean, it's been done. It happened.
Mhm.
Enough people got outraged about it that something was done about it, and it cost two people their jobs, unfortunately. But um, moral of the story: just don't be a douchebag.
Yeah. That's the takeaway message.
Exactly. All right. We don't have really much left for the stories today, but I'm going to try to go through them and try to
Okay.
go through and make as much talk about them as I can. So, you remember Visceral Games, don't you?
I'm sorry? What was
Visceral
that?
Games.
Yeah.
Okay, Visceral Games was closed by EA. I think it was last year. Was it last year or was it this year? I can't
I thought
remember.
it was I think it's last year.
I think it was last year.
Yeah.
They were closed by Electronic Arts. Closed them.
Hmm.
But they were working on a linear single player action adventure style Star Wars game.
Okay.
Um,
I didn't know that.
and one of the lead developers on this game, Amy Henning,
Hmm.
was like no one knew where she was, far as her her status with EA, her status with the game, and she finally came out this past week and said that she is no longer with EA.
Hmm.
And the Star Wars game that was supposed to be has indeed been canceled.
Hmm.
Uh, and all the assets have been distributed throughout uh, EA, and they are actually turning it into one of their live services games. So,
Oh.
yeah.
I was gonna say, I wonder if they were gonna have it be that new Star Wars game that they mentioned for all of 15 seconds at E3, where they were like, "Yeah, it's a Star Wars game." They're like,
I
"It's gonna be
mean,
cool."
that might be it, but Amy Hennig then confirmed that the game that she was working on as
Hmm.
it's gone. All the assets are been sent around to other studios within the EA ecosystem, I guess.
Hmm.
And and that's pretty much it. She's no longer with EA, and that game is not happening anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
that's kind
I
of
find
sad.
it I find it so hard to get excited for Star Wars games anymore because EA has just been kind of,
Bomb
you know,
fucking them.
yeah, been pooping them. And they
Yeah,
had that exclusivity contract, so it's basically like they're the ones that can make Star Wars games, officially licensed Star Wars games. So it's just,
yeah. So
I don't
they're
know.
working on an open world Star Wars game from these old assets. Uh,
Okay.
um, and we don't, that's all we know.
Okay.
That's all we know as far as what happened to whatever that game was made for that game so far.
Mhm.
So, I mean, unfortunately, I was interested, wasn't really excited for it, was interested in a single player Star Wars game. We have not had one of those in a very, very, very long time. But
No, we
of
haven't.
course these big companies are too busy saying, well, single player games are dead. We need to have online, always online multiplayer, loot
No.
box, DLC, blocking the fucking season pass behind the $100 version games.
Oh, wait, you forgot the most important buzzword. And
What?
it's got to have Battle Royale.
It's gotta have Battlefront 3 Battle Royale mode confirmed, and that's all Battlefront 3 is.
Oh god.
It's a Battle Royale mode
Why don't you just give me a Knights of the Old Republic
on
3?
Naboo.
God. And all you have are fucking Jar Jar Binks running around.
Exactly. That's all.
Gungans. I'm like,
It's
why couldn't I
just
think of the race?
it's just Gungans everywhere.
Gungans and those dumb, weird, creepy droids. But no General Grievous.
No
No.
General Grievous. No, that's gonna be in the mode they copied from Fortnite where they had where they have Thanos. You pick up the thing, and then you turn into General Grievous.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of Thanos, I have to include this joke on the stream. So this is relevant. Just because, like I said, you said Thanos. So I was at the grocery store, right?
Yeah.
And I am waiting to, to have it be my turn on the register, and this group of teenagers comes behind me, and they're just like buying chips and shit. Looks like they're just having a get together, and they are trading insults. And I'm listening, and some of them are pretty clever and cute. And then all of a sudden, one of them comes out with, "Well, your mom is so fat, Thanos had to snap twice." And I just died. I just burst out laughing. And they're just looking at me. I'm like, that was really good.
Oh man, that's good. That's
Yeah.
great.
So feel free, anybody listening to this stream, to use that. I'm sure the teenagers won't mind.
I'm sure they won't. All right. So we got some good news for Nintendo Switch. You know, Nintendo Switch is the best
Yes.
console ever by far.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And we got another game coming to Nintendo Switch.
What?
Warframe.
No way, really?
Warframe has been announced for Nintendo Switch.
Shit, how did I miss this announcement?
The trailer was shown at of all places during the Anime Expo.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, Anime Expo was this past weekend.
So they announced it. They haven't announced a release date, but they saying that it will be coming this year to Nintendo Switch.
Oh, wow. This is such an exciting year for the Switch.
And as on console and on PC, Warframe is still 100% free to play.
Nice.
So all you Switch owners out there,
and is there crossplay?
Crossplay, yep, crossplay.
Look at that.
Except on PS4.
Yeah, of course.
But there is crossplay to the PC version.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's an Xbox version. I don't know. I don't really follow Warframe too much, but there will be crossplay. They did say that there will be crossplay.
Very cool. Yeah.
So, Mary, I know you like Spider-Man because you freaked out about Spider-Man game when it was shown at E3.
I'm excited about it. Yes, I do love me some Spider-Man.
So, do you know anything about the Spider-Man movie Into the Spider-Verse? You know anything about that movie?
No, I'm not really up to very recent Spider-Man.
Okay, so there is a movie coming out. I think it's one of those computer generated kind of Pixar-y movies. I think.
Okay.
From what I read, that's what it sounded like. But there is Into the Spider-Verse. It is a Spider-Man movie that has all the different alternate universe Spider-Mans in it. So it's gonna have So it's gonna have all these alternate universe Spider-Mans. And this is the only reason we're talking about this. Because Spider-Man Noir, which is a Spider-Man that existed during the Great Depression, will be voiced by none other than Nicolas Cage.
Yo, I am suddenly incredibly interested in this.
I had to say something because I saw Nicolas Cage Spider-Man and I was like, "Nani?"
Wow, that is so great. I love it. When does it?
I don't know. I don't know when it comes out. I just know that Nicolas Cage has been casted as Spider-Man Noir.
Perfect.
I mean, that's perfect casting. Nicolas Cage as anything. Perfect casting.
Yep.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Perfect.
100% will watch it.
KO.
Oh, Nicolas Cage.
I can't wait. I'll watch that movie. Just see, this is one of those movies where I don't want to watch. I want to watch it because I don't care about the subject matter. I want to watch it
Mm-hmm.
because Nicolas Cage is in it.
Oh yeah.
That's the only reason I want to watch it because I want to see what kind of crazy stuff he's going to do next. But he's only doing a voice here, but that means I mean,
What
goes
other things can we then have voice?
pretty much.
Can
So,
we have a Nicolas Cage Batman?
oh my god,
I mean, this just opens the door.
it opens the door. Nicolas Cage as Wolverine.
Oh.
That would be amazing.
When there's finally a Kingdom Hearts 4 and Sora grows up, Sora becomes Nicolas Cage.
Oh man.
I love it.
So, did you ever watch the Castlevania anime on Netflix at
Yes, I have. Yes.
Season 2 release date has been announced.
Oh my god, when?
October 26th.
Sweet Jesus. That's
And
not that far.
no, it's not.
Oh,
No, it's not.
goodness.
It's right around the corner, and
It's
the cherry on top for this announcement.
okay. What's up?
They also announced that a season 3 is also in production.
Oh, thank God! Isn't this season supposed to be longer than the other one?
It's supposed to be twice as long.
Oh, thank God! So we'll have 8 episodes.
It's supposed to be twice as long, and then they're going to have a season 3 as well.
I love introducing people to that anime because nobody really wanted to ever give it a chance, at least in my circle. And I was like, well, you're going to sit down here. We're going to sit here for 2 hours. You're going to watch this anime. And they're like, 2 hours? Oh, they're only 4 episodes. And they're trying to make fun of it. I'm like, you sit down and you watch it. And then by the end of it, they're like, that was the most incredible thing I've ever seen. I was like, you're welcome.
Yeah, that shit is hilarious. It's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We're getting to the bottom of the barrel here. I literally had to scrape to find some of these stories. So,
Hey, I'm excited about Castlevania.
Hey, Castlevania, yeah. Dead Island 2?
No. Meow.
Nani? So there was a Dead Island mobile game release this past week. It's called Dead Island Survivors, and it's the first Dead Island game since Dead Island 2 was announced all the way back in the old days of 2014. And
The
Deep
old
Silver
days.
was pretty much asked in a press release. Some people were asking, well, what happened to Dead Island 3 or 2? Excuse me. And Deep Silver said, we're still making Dead Island 2. It's not, put on the shelf yet. We still have it. It's in production. We're still making it.
Okay.
Now, the people who make Dead Island have been making the Dying Light games, which there's a new one coming out, I think, this year or next year. There's a new Dying Light game coming out. Anyway, so I'm just sitting here like, I played Dead Island.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that fun. It's not that
What is it even about?
It's
Like,
about you go on vacation to an island
Mm-hmm.
and zombie outbreak.
What?
Plot.
Okay.
That's
So is
literally
it like
it's a zombie killing game, and you go around crafting stuff, and you go save people. I mean, it's an open world zombie survival game, I guess.
okay? That doesn't.
Yeah, it's nothing special.
Okay.
It's really it really isn't.
Okay.
But
Congrats to them.
yeah. Congrats. So, There you go. And our last bit of news is
Mm.
Final Fantasy 14 news.
Oh yeah.
I accidentally made the wrong date for the live letter in our last episode.
Oh, you did.
I did. I said it was the 19th. It is the 16th.
Oh
So
snap! So
I
that's a week from today.
that's a week, the 16th. Yep,
Yeah.
it's a week from today. And now I read that on Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
So Reddit might got me a second time. I don't know.
I don't
Can
know.
someone
There was
confirm
that
that?
whole housing thing.
Um, so I have to be sure.
Yeah.
Um, here we go. I'm looking it up now, boys. We're gonna make
All right.
sure.
Absolutely. We can't be called fake news.
Live letter. Oh yeah, it is on a Monday.
Cool.
I will read this right here from this is from MMOgames.com, not Reddit. Live letter 45 will take place live from Kyoto, Japan on Monday, July 16th at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I
So
will read the highlights on Reddit.
I will be probably streaming that. I'm
Oh,
actually gonna.
cool.
Well, if you know anything about the Final Fantasy 14 Reddit community, they always have a translator, and they translate it. There's a lady who translates it on Twitter, not Twitter, uh, on Discord. She translates it on Discord live. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna dual stream the live letter while reading the translation on Discord. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this yet though, because the last time I tried to stream something early, I didn't wake up until 9 a.m. Did I lose Mary? I think I lost Mary. Hold on, boys. All right, hold on. We got some technical difficulties. We're gonna wait for Mary to come back. Um, until then, we're gonna see. Okay. All right, we're having some technical difficulties. Give me one moment. Let's see. We'll be right back, okay?
All right. Hopefully that works.
Hold on.
All right. There we go.
All right, that was
Sorry,
awkward.
sorry about that.
No, you're fine. I was starting to play music until we figured out what was wrong.
Yeah. No. Sorry about that. My mom. I'm on my cell phone. Doing this show because I'm at pet sitting, and my mom called, and it freaked Discord out, and
Yeah.
it said I was connected, and yet I couldn't talk, so I had to reconnect and disconnect a whole bunch of times.
Oh.
So I apologize.
It happens. It's fine.
Yeah.
But where did you hear me last when I?
That you were going to be streaming the live letter.
Okay, I'm gonna be streaming the live letter at 5 a.m. Maybe
Awesome.
if I wake up in time. Because last time tried to do a patch day stream, I didn't wake up until
Hmm.
like 9.
I may try to listen to you then, because I am typically up at 5, but I'm running.
Yeah,
So I might listen to you while I'm running.
yeah. But we'll
Being fit nerd.
watch the live letter together, and
Yeah.
it'll be great.
It will be great.
So this is going to be. I'm sure it's going to have details on the Monster Hunter event that I'm excited for, as
Yeah.
well as maybe there. It's a 4.4 live letter, so we're going to get some next raid tier stuff. Maybe. Maybe we'll get
Maybe.
we'll get the name. We'll get the name, but we won't get like okay, here's the trailer with freaking Kefka in it, and we ain't gonna get
The
that. We'll get that.
no,
We'll get that in
we
August.
we might get the art for the patch, like the
We'll,
logo for it.
we'll get the name. I know we'll get
Yeah.
the name. We might get some kind of art. We'll get some details on the new raid. There'll also be maybe some changes to jobs. They might announce some of that. Definitely Monster Hunter stuff. I don't think they'll talk about Pagos. I mean, they talked about enough about Pagos in the previous live letters.
Mhm.
They might say something about it. I'm highly doubtful because Pagos is supposed to be coming at the end of this month. That's also when supposedly the Monster Hunter event is coming. So we'll just have to wait and see what comes out of the live letter, um, and go from there. But we did have Heaven on High released this week. I think Mary got kicked off again. We did. Mary got kicked off again, guys. she, she got kicked off. This is what. All right, this is what happens when you decide to do on location, but she can't help it, so it's fine. Um, hmm. All right, well, hello. Did my internet go out? Am I still streaming? Can anyone watching tell me if I'm still streaming, please? No, yeah, I'm still streaming. Thank you. I just realized that my game is still going, so. Okay. Well, since Mary is not here, uh, I'll just go over the last part of 14 news. Heavens on High was released this week, and a lot of people have already reached floor 100. I know I'm in the middle of a floor 100 run with some friends, and they revealed that if you clear floor 100 3 times, you get a special horse mount, which I hope I can get because I really want it. And Mary's back, it sounds like.
I'm sorry. My
I,
mom is annoying.
your mom called you again.
She did, and she wants to know about. She got a pressure cooker, and she wants to know if it's okay. And I'm like trying to go through like a little bit of troubleshooting, and she's not giving me helpful tips. So I'm like, I have to go, mom. I'm doing something live. I'm calling you in 15 minutes.
Okay. So we
And
got
then
our.
she started talking, and I just hung up.
Oh my god. Mom, she's gonna call you
mom,
again.
mom,
All right,
please.
well let's wrap the show up. I was just talking about Heavens on High. It just came out this week. Like it?
Hmm?
Heavens on High.
Yes, I have done it. I'm in a static because by the time I got online for Heaven on High, everyone else was in a static. Um, So my static starts this Saturday. I'm
Oh, okay.
excited. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm running with some folks from my Savage static, so
Yeah.
because they were begging me, I guess. That's not the word to use, but okay. Uh, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun with it. You gotta clear floor 103 times to get that mount. 4 times to get that mount though.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm steadily working on my armor and my weapon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've already hit 99.99, but I've been slowly like petering it off into grips for a weapon for my Bard.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, the weapons aren't very that exciting. They're kind of poop. They have poopy status.
I mean, the Bard weapons main stat crit. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
That's good.
For someone who doesn't want to go back into freaking Kefka to get a freaking bow and arrow.
The dragoon lance has fucking skill speed.
Ew. Yuck.
I know. It's so
Yuck.
gross. I was like, oh, gross. And then I'm looking. I'm like, oh, what's the Ast globe? And
Now.
I'm like, no.
Now.
All right then.
All right. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and wrap up the show. Just because I know your mom probably going to call you back about the pressure cooker. So let's go ahead.
She probably is.
Let's go ahead and wrap up the show with our game releases and game sales for the week.
Yeah.
All right, our game releases this week is Shining Resonance Refrain. July 10th, we have it on PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Nintendo Switch.
They've already charged my account for it.
And I'm pretty sure you're super excited.
I am super excited.
So, this is the Shining Resonance debut for the West, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
If any of you people out there are familiar, it is the same Shining series as what was on the Sega Genesis. So you're looking at Shining in the Darkness, and Shining Force 1 and 2, and Shining Force Sword of Hyjah that was on Game Gear. It's the same series. It's just the series that and Shining Force 3 on Sega Saturn. Sorry, I hate mentioning the Sega Saturn. But yes, it's the same series. There were a bunch of different games that continued the series in Japan, and this is the first one to be released officially in North America. And I'm so excited. This is one of my favorite series as a kid. Just, I can't wait.
Yep. It's gonna be good.
I hope so. I want it to do well. Please go out and buy like a bunch of copies.
Even if you don't need
so
them.
I can get the other games.
So, let me do that. What else we have here? We have Vermintide 2, Warhammer Vermintide 2. Is coming out on July 11th on the Xbox One.
Cool.
It's already out on PC. If you're a fan of Left 4 Dead, this is the game for you. It's like Left 4 Dead, but with rats and traditional RPG style characters classes like the Elf Druid and the Hunter and a bunch of other stuff. I played the
That's pretty
first
cool.
one. It was pretty cool. I played the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Have not played this one, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We got on the Nintendo Switch and the 3DS, we have Captain Toad Treasure Tracker on July 13th. Captain Toad.
Cool.
The Mario game where you cannot jump in it because it's Toad. We also have the one and only Octopath Traveler, July 13th on Nintendo Switch.
I can't wait. It's gonna be so good.
It's
So
The battle system is so unique. It's so fun.
Oh, have you said you haven't played through the demo yet?
I played through the first part, and I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
finish it up tomorrow.
Okay, because I was gonna ask if you've decided which character you're gonna start with.
No, I have not, because I've
Okay.
only played it as Primrose. So
Okay. Well, she's my first.
I might do
She's
the
gonna be my.
I might do the merchant lady.
Oh, she's so cute.
Yeah, because I
She's
heard.
so adorable and wholesome.
Oh, while we're talking about what the hell, cat? While we're talking about Octopath Traveler, did you see where they
Yes.
someone found the 4 hidden jobs in Octopath Traveler?
No.
I know Mr. Happy made a video about it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do this.
Or you can the either the
Hold on, your
yeah the different rules.
yeah. So they see. Okay, so there's gonna be 4 other characters you can lock during your gameplay, and that's the Augur, the Enchanter, the Rune Lord, and the Warlord. And I think I lost Mary again. Hello?
Hello. There we go.
There you go.
Hi.
But there's
Wasn't
four
that wasn't on my end that time.
there is 4 characters you can lock during the actual gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Augur, the Enchanter, the Rune Lord, and the Warlord. And you unlock them, and then when you start a new game, you can start with them.
Oh,
So instead of 8 characters, there's 12.
interesting.
But they're all hidden, and you gotta find them.
Oh shit. Oh god, I'm gonna spend so many hours in this game.
Yeah, so it was revealed at Anime Expo this past week that
That is so
they
cool.
literally waited to the very last week before it to actually drop that
To
little
be
teaser.
like to be like BT dubs.
They're in there, but we're not going to tell you how to get them or where they're at. You have to figure that out.
Yo. Oh yes. I love it. I'm gonna spend so much time in this game.
So, back to our game releases. Oh, that's it. That's all we have coming out this week. We have
Yeah.
Octopath, Captain Toad, Shine Resonance Refrain, and Warhammer Vermintide 2.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Cool.
our game sales for the week. I'm not gonna go through all these, but I'm gonna go through the juicy ones. If you ever wanted to dip your toes into Destiny 2, right now, if you log in to your Best Buy account and put Destiny 2 in your cart on the PS4, you'll get it for $6.
Cool.
Um, it someone found that today if you log in, it will give you a $44 discount when you put it in your cart. So
Wow.
there you go.
That's worth it.
Also at Best Buy, because Best Buy is having a video game sale, you can get Tekken 7 for $20. You can get Life is Strange Before the Storm. These are all PS4 games, by the way. Life is
Mm-hmm.
Strange Before the Storm, $20. Uncharted 4, The Thief's End is $20. And Minecraft Story Mode is also $20. Season 2, by the way. Season 2.
Cool.
Let's see. We have on Newegg, if you ever want to get into the new God of War game, there is a discount on it if you add a coupon code to your cart. It's $44.99.
Wow.
If you want that coupon code, head over to dailygamedeals.com, where you can get all your game deals on a daily basis, updated to every 10 a.m. every day, so you can get your games. for not a lot of
Get your
money.
games.
For not for a little bit less money.
Slightly less, yes.
Slightly less.
Make it feel slightly easier on your wallet.
We have Xbox One deals for users the ones that has the Xbox. We have Destiny 2 again. If you put it in your cart for Xbox, it will be $6.
That's really cool.
GameStop has the Red Dead Redemption, the original one. The digital version of it on GameStop. If you go on their website, log in, buy a code to throw in your Xbox Live, $9.90.
Nice.
PUBG is on sale on eBay. If you go to eBay right now, they have a sale on physical copies of PUBG for Xbox One. It is $17.99.
Okay.
Grand Theft Auto 5 Digital Edition for Xbox One is $19.79 right now at GameStop. Same as the Red Dead game. And then we have these Best Buy deals: Tekken 7, Life is Strange Before the Storm, Minecraft Story Mode Season 2, all $20 at Best Buy.
Cool.
We have Switch deals, my friend.
Switch deals.
Switch a dealoo. 9 Parchments Digital Edition is $10 on Amazon.com. And all these are on at Best Buy. Rayman Legends Definitive Edition, Monopoly, and Mario vs. Rabbids Kingdom Battle are all on sale. The Monopoly Rayman games are $20. The Mario plus Rabbids is $30, and Wild Guns Reloaded Limited Edition is $30.
Not bad.
And apparently today is the last day to get 20% your Prime 20% discount on Shine Resonance Refrain, the Draconic Launch Edition. So if you're interested in getting that game, you got an Amazon Prime account, 20% off. Boom, go get it. It's for Switch, by the way.
Yep, it's only costing me, I think, $40 shipped.
Yeah.
For the launch edition.
Yeah,
and I got the fancy one.
Yeah, because it's only $50 anyway.
Yep. So it's pretty nice.
We have some PC game deals for you today. Skullgirls, great game, fighting game, Skullgirls. Gamersgate, $1.50. Can't beat that. We have we have Sonic Generations for $5 at the Humble Store.
Hey, that's not bad.
No, it's not. We have Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight, $10 at the Humble Store. And that's it. It says right here, GameStop has the NES Classic Edition in stock with free shipping.
Oh, cool.
Don't know if they still do, but...
I heard that they were getting more shipments in, so...
I will confirm that for you guys right now, because I have the magic... Oh, yeah, here it is, now available. It's literally on the front page. Yeah, they're still... Like, yeah, they still have them. So if you still want an NES Classic, GameStop has them. Free shipping's $59.99. Ships on the 13th.
It's pretty deal if you're wanting one. They also have the controllers too that I think are.
Yeah, they're $10. Yeah, they're in stock too.
Yeah, they're nice controllers. You can also use those to. If you're into that, yes, use that to throw at barky dogs. No, but if you're into fixing your own hardware and you have a Nintendo controller that doesn't work, like an original one, you can actually use the $10 controllers to fix them. So
yeah, you can.
Something to keep in mind. You could, get your solder game up.
Okay, well, that is all the video game deals for this week. And that is
Mm-hmm.
pretty much our show for this week.
Oh,
Uh,
my mom didn't call back.
I'm surprised.
Me too.
But, we have Mary live on location, a little bit of technical difficulties, but, it happens. We have to roll with the punches on these, and,
We do. It's how you know we're doing it live.
that's how, that's how you know it's live, and that's going up. It's going up on the YouTubes the way it is. I'm not editing it because I'm too lazy. So it's going up
Has more
as
character
is.
this way anyway.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I want to thank everyone who watched, and we want to thank everyone who has been supporting us these last few weeks with our
Yes.
show. Everyone who
Absolutely.
keeps coming to hang out. We thank you guys. We will not be here without you, honestly.
Yes. Thank you so much. You guys are what makes it so much fun to do this every week.
So we're going to close out here with some Proto Man. I don't know if you ever heard of Proto Man, Mary, but they're a rock band based on the Mega Man universe.
I didn't know them, but that sounds awesome.
Well, all their songs are based on Mega Man.
Cool.
And this song is called Light Up the Night. Well, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next week. Until next time.
Take care, guys.